Do you know which team defense you're streaming in week 11 of the NFL season? Well, I'm here to help you out. What is up, everyone? As always, my name is Matt Record here with IDP Plus, here to help you figure out which team defense, special teams you should be streaming this week. It's week 11. We are getting really close here to the fantasy playoffs, so it's very important that you get your team defense right. As always, I consider a streaming defense one that is available in over 50% of leagues. So you can pick them up on waiver wires. You can just slip them right into your starting lineup. Easy peasy. For those of you that like to have just one team defense on your roster, this is the path to go. You understand that. Let's get right to my 4 favorite team defenses to stream this week. Number 1 would be the hot Atlanta Falcons there. On the 2025 season, they are the 12th highest scoring team defense, which means they have been, if you started them every single week in most standard leagues, they have been, albeit the worst starting defense, but startable. Which has been really great to see. They're rostered in only 21% of leagues, but I think that's going to change quite a bit after their week this week. So the Falcons, while they did lose to the Indianapolis Colts, they racked up 7 sacks, 9 tackles for losses, 5 passes defended, 7 quarterback hits there on interception, a single fumble recovery. They were all up in Daniel Jones's face. 7 sacks is nothing to sneeze at. Even giving up 31 points, that is impressive. And they're about to go up against a Carolina Panthers team that is clearly headed in the wrong direction. On the year, they are the 7th best offense for your team defense to face. So right out the gate, it's a favorable matchup. The Falcons defense, all that money they've invested on the defensive line is clearly working. The Colts have one of the best offensive lines in the league, and the Falcons were still able to get to Daniel Jones 7 times. You love to see it. It's a great matchup. The Falcons still have something to play for, albeit their season's going in the wrong direction as of late. But the Falcons are going to be many people's favorite team defense to stream this week, and they are certainly mine as well. The next team defense I would consider streaming would be the Chicago Bears. They are the 17th best team defense overall in 2025. They are rostered in only 15.3% of leagues, so they are available in near 85% of leagues out there. And this week, they beat up on a Giants team, which obviously is Jackson Dart went down a little bit. But even before he went down, the Bears defense was holding strong. So only gave up 20 points, had 4 sacks, 6 passes defended, 9 QB hits. They were all up in whichever quarterback was playing at the time for the Giants, right in their face. They had a fumble recovery. Again, just another team that seemingly is gaining momentum here. You love to see the splash plays and really just holding the opponents to, not many points. Who are they playing this week? Well, it's a divisional matchup. They're playing the Minnesota Vikings, who are shockingly the 5th best team for your team defense to be playing. I know, a lot of firepower there on the Vikings offense, but they really haven't put together. I know J.J. McCarthy looked kind of okay there in the international game this week. But in terms of these streaming defenses, the Vikings still do turn the ball over. It's a division game. So yeah, I think you can do a whole lot worse than the Bears this week if you're just looking for someone who's available. All right, the next team defense I would consider would be the 49ers. Now, this is a little stinky. Like this one and the next one are a little stinky. The Niners are the 26th overall team defense so far in the league, which is why they are only rostered in 13.1% of leagues. But they are going up against the Arizona Cardinals, who are the 9th best team for your team defense to face. Now, the Niners are hurt against the Rams, who are a very good team. They only got 1 sack, 3 passes defended. They did get 8 QB hits. So they were up in Matthew Stafford's face. They just did not get home. But you'd like to see the QB hits. No interceptions, no fumble recoveries. Just give up 42 points. Overall, bad day at the office for the 49ers defense. But again, they're playing a Cardinals team that really struggled this week. Really struggled this week against the Seahawks. A lot of their points came in garbage time. I expect the 49ers to play them a whole lot more tough. Again, divisional game. Yeah, it's one that I think the ceiling is not too high, but I think the floor is absolutely there. So if you're in a must-win game and you can't get your hands on the Falcons or the Bears, I think the Niners might end up being the best option there for you on the waivers. And the final one, again, I warned you, another stinky one, is the Dallas Cowboys, who I've recommended a few times here because they keep having favorable matchups. The Cowboys are the 30th overall team defense, so really, really bad, which is why they're only rostered in 4% of leagues. One can question why they're rostered in that many. But they are playing a Raiders team that is addicted to turning the ball over. They just cannot seem to get it going. They only put up 7 points against a very good defense, albeit in the Broncos this week. But the Raiders are the 5th best team for your team defense to be playing. So you're playing the matchups. The Cowboys, they're playing one of the most favorite matchups out there. So, again, kind of like the 49ers, a little bit gross, a little bit of start and pray, and hope you get one of those nice splash plays for a touchdown, to really make it worth it. But if you are scouring the waiver wires, I think they are warranting your consideration depending on how deep your league is. So again, talking about which team defenses are warranting streaming, really love the Falcons. Nothing not to like about the Falcons. Their defensive line gets the splash plays, and they're playing a Panthers team that is going in the wrong direction. Great waiver wire target. The Chicago Bears, very similar. Their defensive line and their defense in general is looking pretty good. They're playing a Vikings team that, is just mediocre, albeit maybe figuring out a little bit, but I still like the Bears here in this spot. And then if you're a little more desperate, the 49ers and the Cowboys have very favorable matchups against the Cardinals and the Raiders. So, you can do worse than them. I think Falcons and the Bears are definitely your move. But if you're desperate, 49ers and Cowboys are worthy of your consideration. As always, I'm going to go through a couple of team defenses I think you should avoid this week based on their matchups and kind of the flow of the season. The Eagles. The Eagles are one who their defense has continually proven me wrong by showing up in big spots. However, the Eagles are only the 16th best scoring team defense in the league this year, so not living up to super high standards. And they're playing the Detroit Lions, who just continue to eviscerate whoever goes in front of them. They are the 3rd worst team for your team defense to go against. So if you have the Eagles and you can't get one of those better team defenses, I don't know what to tell you. The Lions are a scary team to go against. I would look to find someone else if you can for this week. Up next would be the Jacksonville Jaguars, who turn the ball over at an alarmingly high rate. Namely, the Jaguars get turnovers at a high rate, so positive for the team defense. But they're going up against a Chargers team that right now is 23rd worst, but they are sort of gaining steam. They're getting healthier. Herbert settling in. I think the Chargers are, again, figuring some things out. They don't turn the ball over as much. I think the Jaguars are not going to be as strong a play as they have been all year. So I would consider potentially someone else other than the Jaguars. And finally, the Browns. Oh, the Cleveland Browns. They are the 10th best scoring team defense, probably because Myles Garrett continues to put up just ridiculous stats each and every week. So the Browns have been really good, but they are going up against a Ravens team that is red hot. As we sort of predicted, they are the favorites to win their division for a reason. Lamar Jackson is healthy and back. They're putting up just a boatload of points on everyone recently. They just took it to the Vikings, scoring 27 on them. Yeah, the Ravens are the 13th worst team for your team defense to play. They're going the right direction. The Browns don't have a whole lot to play for. They've been icky. It's been gross. I get it if you want to play them in hopes that Myles Garrett does Myles Garrett things, but I do think that will be won't make up for the fact that the Ravens are going to put up just, I think, a boatload of points on the Browns. So if you need to start them, I get it, but I would consider someone else if you can. So again, to summarize, three team defenses I would avoid if you can. The Eagles going up against the Red Hot Lions. No, thank you. The Jaguars going against a Chargers team that is going, again, sort of in the right direction. No, thank you. And then the Browns going up against the Ravens. The Ravens are red hot, so much to play for. They're already kind of in playoff mode, so they scare me to have a team defense go against them. So I would avoid the Browns if you can. All right, that is my Week 11 team defense and special team streamer video. I hope that you are still in the playoff hunt and this advice is helpful for you. If you have any questions, be sure to get in the comments. Me or one of my compatriots there at IDP Plus will be able to help you out as we get you that very pivotal win to get you into the playoffs. Like always, my name is Matt Record with IDP Plus, and I hope that you're still here and you're still making the playoffs. We'll talk next week.
Thank you for watching the IDP Plus YouTube network. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Be sure to tap the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload new content.